Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a participant from the playoffs last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes will kick it away first.
Yeah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. That shit like it's like 30 minutes from my house. That mud place, 30 minutes from my house.
Toss sweep to the right. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's leading.
Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Bradford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a
This is my second time playing with his team.
They do it again here.
I fucked on pick up.
Quick timeout call by the offense.
Yeah, dude. That's what I was trying to just, bro. Man, nigga, I wasn't even into that game. I was just trying to pass it to my dude the whole time, bro. I was just trying to pass it to my dude the whole time.
Kickoff unit on the field,
Huh?
and this defense will be called on to protect the
My dude,
speed.
the dude I just threw it to, number 1. Come on.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
And my corner, I got a corner, my corner number 11.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. The throw. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Unloads to the wideout.
That was a good pass.
Downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate
That's
to get it
trash.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the
Nah, that's trash.
That was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got...
Oh,
That completion
I clicked on the
gets
wrong
them
nigga.
inside the 10, and the
I clicked on the
defense is
wrong-
running out of room to defend.
I clicked on the wrong
On this
nigga.
first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Here's a heat. Going for 6.
That's crazy.
Wildcats. Fired in from the red. For the score.
And the offense punches it in again,
Yep.
and we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Yeah, it's going there.
Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a
On
comeback.
the show.
Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing. So if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
That's the race watch. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat the rice watch all the time. It's a Chinese shit. Yeah.
In case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one, Kevin?
Yeah, I know what that shit is.
Everything going on elsewhere. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quarterback adapted. Unleashes one. Got his man. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's
that's a pick.
Those are the
Caught
guys
it.
they're finding.
He's got it.
He was on the route though, like a motherfucker.
Past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Sends it back in motion. Blasted as he lets it go. It's complete to the left. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
I don't know. I think it's a match put right there on telephone. By what Frank, the Frank said. They think they got $99 mattresses in there. I don't know.
Really good.
I don't know.
You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
That nigga big than the bitch. Get his feet up, he gonna be a monster.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wide out.
Come on, bro. Why are they throwing that hell in the ground and shit, bro? That shit trash, bro. I hate when quarterback do that shit on here. They do that a lot on here, throw the ball in the ground.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble.
Who?
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the
Nico not playing, huh?
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Yeah, it is.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good.
He had the lead. He had the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but left some points off the scoreboard there.
Power football with the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge
my other dude at corner.
I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10,
got one
really
on
hard.
offense when I do
3rd and
that.
10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The defense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move, he fires. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Whoa, why you throw the ball so high?
Deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able
Crazy.
to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This time he's
Why you go to the ground? What the fuck?
completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety
good
help
defense.
over top. Otherwise,
That
this
shit
guy's a
crazy.
threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. It wasn't accurate with the football. Now you got a 4th down situation.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Wide receiver going in motion. Look out, he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
What's the heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal where they were on that 4th down. They decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field in this defense. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Nah.
The give to the lone running back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
That Kimbo blends in with the field.
Really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot.
Damn, I wish that was my boy over there. He would have
This
picked that.
defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Myers on the move. Got him in the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time.
Pass interference on me.
The pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. Defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down.
We just ran into each other.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Got room to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
All right.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to put the field position with the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone.
They did a
really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
A Hicks key?
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker.
A Hicks key did?
Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. These corners backing off a bit. Going right to work up top. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, Defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just
See at the
hasn't been
gate.
quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Starting to feel a little pressure. On a little time, lets it go. On target. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part.
Makes the catch down the right side. And he gets it to the 44-yard.
He wide the fuck open. I didn't even see him at first until I seen your nigga running upfield trying to catch up to him.
It is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him,
jump, bro.
letting him feel the physicality of this game and not letting him feel comfortable.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He's moving out.
Oh, he wide open. Oh, why he underthrew him? That nigga wide open down there.
Intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
Well, you knew you
I wasn't throwing it to that nigga. I'm throwing it to the nigga way back there.
Fastest players in all of
Retarded
college
ass
football.
up.
This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Touch pass on the right. He breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got rid of it just in time. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket. They did a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
What a great hit by the defender, forcing the incompletion. They knew coming into this game that they were going to try to throw the football to this guy because of his speed. It's game breaker. So everybody on defense, always aware of where he's lining up, but these safeties especially, and these linebackers are aware. If this dude's coming over the middle of the field, we are going to put a hat on him, and we are going to make him feel us, and they did it right there on that play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The RPO, it's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football in the ball carrier. Job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on
Yeah, that whole went in.
and a few on.
Nah.
Lighting up the
She came over here?
right now, thanks to a
I'm saying she was coming out here.
offensive display. They're up by 18 over
This
San
weekend.
Diego State. We'll circle back if anything big
That nigga beat the shit out of me like
you
this.
need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nix. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And go.
I was about to say, that nigga caught that shit.
Knock it away and deny the score.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
Quarterback moving. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
That was
Not
stupid.
much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well.
A shot toward the end zone. Looking for the goal
He
line.
caught that shit?
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to power it in. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
So the bracket stayed the same, Lambo, basically.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Canes are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
And he's forced out of bounds and missed his opportunity to get rid of the football. A huge loss forced on the play.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, and the NFL took charge of this game late and looking to go 1-0 this week.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
And that was to my nigga, too. That was to my nigga right there. They got 3 tutties.
Inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it. Going for it all. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
What?
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation. They've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run. And I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
He caught that dude.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the O? And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway.
They play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. These teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together and all 3...
Mm-hmm.
The college football playoff is here.
Yeah, he left. But he didn't even say good game.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Sometimes that prime.
No GG's in the chat.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They finally get him down, but a big play for 26.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Canes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just
looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be... Back to throw. It's Carr. The receiver makes the catch.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense get pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal for the 2. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And it's a bunch formation. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Hurricane! First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped that one. Great chance at his 2nd interception of the game. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense. offense,
my boy.
making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll be tackled at the 17. And the Hurricanes offense.
I'm about to leave, dude. I'm about to go get some food.
Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Nice grab. It's caught. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. To the air. It's Carr. Fires it down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Braswell. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Touchdown, Miami. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks an open space. They can't stop. Well, it's another broken tackle. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. Spinning out of the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Running play called on 3rd and short. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Kane. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds with the new college rules. Of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
No gain on the play. Coming up. Bad coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. They'll run it to the right side. Has the 1st down and more. He's in the clear. At the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Chewing clock with the running game. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the 1st and still running. Touchdown, Miami. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the right here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He finds some space. No stopping him on that one. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Hand off to the right side. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The course of the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit.